Hey, good morning. Good morning. Happy Saturday to you. Welcome to episode number 6 of the Daily Dose. Mark Avens here, creator of the Lean Body Breakthrough for moms and dads over 40 who are looking to lose weight without long workouts and impossible diets. That's on a side note. The Daily Dose started out this week. We're in episode number 6. Have a special guest who I'm going to share with you in just a moment. And I wanted to just share first off why I'm doing this show, this daily show. Well, first off, I know whether it be on a Monday or a Wednesday or Saturday is you could get a daily dose of something, right? And we're going to wake up this morning and maybe you catch this live or catch this on the replay and you can give yourself a daily dose of anxiety, of stress. You can give yourself a daily dose of your kids, which probably to be expected, right? If you have kids. Me, have teenagers, they're sleeping in right now. And so we took this opportunity, me and my very special guest, 2 special guests actually, but one a little more special than the other. We're out. We're out and about, nice and quiet here on a beautiful walk, keeping our social distance. Say hello. Good morning. And so you get a double dose of the Daily Dose today from my wife and myself and Owen here on the walk. And actually she reminded me today was the 2nd anniversary of when our other dog, our dog we've had when our kids were like right from the get-go, Sully, who is a Swiss Mountain Dog. Maybe you remember him if you knew me back then. If you lived here in the neighborhood, you knew this big giant Swiss Mountain Dog that we had that lived for about 12 years. So it was a little bit of a sad moment, but he was a great dog, lived a great life. And now we have this guy who is awesome as well. And you know, he's made plenty of appearances live online, but back to the Daily Dose. So for this morning, I'm going to share with you, we're walking over this cool bridge. We're in this little park. It's very, very quiet. And I'm going to share with you, hey, what's up, JR and Chris? I'm going to share with you, we're in this cool little park and there's some turtles. And I don't know if they're going to show up. You can see there's some movement over there. You see, let me see if I can scroll in on them. Yeah. So look, today we're going to talk about peace and just calmness. And there's something to be said about turtles. Little turtle. See that one right there? See the little head popping out? Let me see if I can see any other ones over here. Let's see if they're over here. Usually there's some more. Maybe they're still sleeping. I think they saw that we didn't have food. You know, if we came with our kids. Oh, here we go. Listen, I'm going to show you some. What's going on? So check out this little guy right here. See him? I don't know if you can see him quite too well. There you go. There he is. How about that sea turtle? Or a sea turtle. He's just a little box turtle, I believe. Not one of those big ocean sea turtles. So this is not a sea. This is obviously, you can see just a little pond in our little park here. Yeah, it's a great park, man. It's a great park. So I wanted to share with you just some peace. I want to bring with you a little bit of calmness. I'm gonna be silent for a moment. And one of the things that we noticed, because there's not as many cars, there's not as many people, in fact, you know, we're getting some exercise in, so we're gonna abide by the rules, get our exercise in, and then just kind of hunker down like a lot of people are doing, right? And doing what we should. We're keeping our social distance, but I want you right now, it's something that's not scriptural. I brought a lot of scripture this week, and if you want to go back and check those other episodes out, by all means. The only thing I ask is that you share with others if this is inspiring to you. So back to kind of why I'm doing this daily dose is to give you a daily dose of encouragement. Something that I've been able to do. Really, a lot of times clients that come to me trying to lose weight, they're discouraged, they're struggling, they're having a hard time trying to find out what to eat. Even now, even my coaching clients who are maybe, you know, struggling with their food, struggling with where they're going to exercise. Actually, that isn't the case because most of them work out at home, so that works out really, really well. But I would say we're all struggling, right? We're all kind of stressed, you know, with everything. When things are going to go back to normal, this and that. And I just want you right now, I just want to send you a little bit of peace from my neighborhood here in Atlantic Beach, Florida. And I don't know why my wife walked away from me. She's away. Because I want to ask her, this isn't just me. I want to ask her, and we're going to come over there. Here we go. We're going to ask her the question. What brings you a sense of peace and calmness? And let's ask her first, and then we'll go from there. What gives you a sense of peace and calmness in your day?
My day. Starting off with faith and prayer is the first thing. So that kind of sets the mood for my day. I could choose fear, I can choose anxiety, but I choose joy and choose faith and pray and start my day that way, and that kind of keeps me grounded for the day.
Awesome.
And that's pretty much how we choose.
Awesome. And then, of course, exercise, right? If you know that we've been together for almost 20 years, we've been together, married for 18?
Yeah.
18 and another, no, it'll be 18 in May.
In May. It'll be
yeah, in May we'll be 18 years married. And I'll tell you what, one of the things that we also believe in is exercise, right? That's kind of what I do. So let me ask you this. How many times did you exercise this week?
Every day. And actually a little bit more because I'm working from home. So instead of getting sucked into the TV and news, I've actually gone for lots of walks, taken Owen multiple times, extra walks, bike rides, just being out in nature, getting some good fresh air, and avoiding the stressors like the news.
Yeah. Awesome.
So
awesome.
I've exercised more, actually.
Exercise and more. Yeah, that's great. And if you're able to, and here's the deal, you can exercise anywhere, right? You can be in your closet if you want to go in your closet and work out. If you need to get away from your kids. Here's one of the things that we noticed. If you get up early, like if you have nothing to do, nowhere to go, well, you don't have anywhere to go, right? Unless you're maybe a worker. Now, my wife, she's working some from home, but also being in the healthcare field as a nurse practitioner, she does go into work. She does have patients. She had patients this week. So I would just say is if I could ask for your prayers for her in her time that she's around people, right, at the hospital. And can you just do that? But I want to share with you just this sense of peace. So yes, exercise and calmness and prayer and quiet time and maybe getting out when nobody else is up. Literally, we saw like one other person here. There's nobody here right now, keeping our social distance. So I want you to I'm going to give you about 20, 30 seconds. I'm going to be completely quiet, and I just want you to listen to what I'm hearing. We heard this whole walk. So I'm going to turn up this volume here. I think you can hear it, but I'm going to turn this around, and I just want you to listen. Okay, so now that you got a chance to listen, you probably heard the creaking. That wasn't my joints creaking. That wasn't my bones. That was this little dock that I was turning around, or this little bridge dock. I don't know where I'm talking ocean, sea turtles, and dock. Can you tell I've been away from the ocean? So you heard some birds. You heard a couple of dogs barking, right? You heard just different types of birds. Maybe you heard a car or two, but there was a sense of peace. And I can say maybe this could be the opportunity that you seek out a little bit of peace in your life, maybe getting up early, going outside if you're able to go outside, even if it's in just your backyard, and just to go for a little bit of a walk and just to sense calmness, not to think about anything, not to think about what you have to do that day, not to think about maybe keeping your kids, if you have young kids, occupied, what you're going to do, the challenge, worrying about next week, worrying about, how things may change, how your life may be affected tomorrow or the next day or the next week, is just to give yourself a little bit of peace and sense of peace. And sometimes that just takes getting yourself away, getting your mind away from any of those distractions. And I can tell you for us this morning, it was, look, there's nobody here. It was just getting out here into some nature. Now, I don't know if you have access to it. This is literally like a block, 2 blocks from our house. And we're able to walk here. And you know what? It's funny because I don't appreciate it nearly as much. And right now I'm really appreciating it. What were you gonna say? So I'm gonna actually ask from the missus for any last minute words of encouragement for the daily dose. Do you have any words of encouragement? Here, come on over here. She's getting pulled by our beast.
Doing proper dog walking at the moment.
Here, come on over here. So what do you have for
words of encouragement? Be present, enjoy nature, enjoy your family, try not to worry, and when you find yourself worrying and stressed, try to calm yourself. And I don't know, pray. That's what we do. I don't know what everyone else out there does, but that helps too. And then spend good quality time together with your family and friends as much as you can with social distancing or physical distancing. And get some exercise. It helps emotionally, and it helps those endorphins, and it's a good
How about
outlet.
with relationships? Because we've definitely had our moments. Communication. Yeah, I would say for us.
Be open and communicate, and space sometimes helps too. We're all on top of each other in our house. He's not used to us being around with the kids and us, and so sometimes knowing that we're getting on each other's nerves. So step outside, get some fresh air, and then come back around.
Awesome. So you heard it. You wonder where I get my wise words from. It's from her. I get my wise words from this one right here. So take care. Listen, enjoy your weekend the best you can. It's still your weekend. Don't just live for the weekends, of course. And hopefully you're not that person that's living just for the weekends, because now everything's changed. You're living for every single moment, every single day, and just enjoy what God gave you this morning. Wake up, and I'll tell you what, you have two choices. You can hide and hunker down and feel sorry for yourself and go in a tailspin in the other direction, or you can be inspired and you can get your daily dose. And if you needed a daily dose of encouragement, and that's what we provided for you today, that I hope and pray for you that you be encouraged today, that you go not just in a daily dose, but you continue the rest of your day giving yourself daily doses, whether it's exercise, whether that's giving yourself a nice, calm, quiet, peaceful walk, enjoying time with your family. Here's a time, if you hadn't had, if your lives are so busy that you didn't get to enjoy time with your family, now can be the exact time that you need to get closer with your family. I know it's tough, especially if you got teenagers. I totally feel you. But with that, if you want, actually, the only thing I ask is if you enjoyed this, share this with somebody that needs that encouragement. We're doing a daily dose. I'm committed to the entire month, every single day, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Saturday, Sunday included, for the next 30 days, 20-something days, and then we're going to go from there. It's a daily dose of encouragement, because in this world right now where we live, we can all be really discouraged, and I'm going to do my small part to encourage you, even if it's for 10 minutes a day. So listen, take care and God bless. If you need any help with the exercise component, with the fitness, nutrition, if that's kind of what I do. I've been doing it for kind of a long time, quarter century, right? That's kind of crazy, and I'm still doing it. I'm only really kind of like just getting started at the ripe young age of 47. So if you need help, go ahead and send me a quick message. You can just say, hey, Mark, I would love to get some information. I know it may be the last thing you're thinking about is hiring a coach, but I can tell you what, it'd be one of the most important investments you could make right now, right today. And I'm not even market advertising, and that is all just kind of sharing that with you. But I'll tell you, if you have an interest, if times are tough, I'll make it work so that you and I can get together and you can outlast this virus and get yourself and your immune system and your body back in shape so you can live the next 10, 20, 30 years, whatever comes your way, and you can do it for the fullest and be encouraged. Hey, take care and God bless. We'll see you later from the Avens family. We'll see you.